fine. I'm fine. I hope that you are too. Glad to see you back again this week. We're going to look at some books about deer. This one is White-tailed Deer by G.G. Lake. We call this a white-tailed deer. Can you tell why? Look at his tail. Graceful runners, a white-tailed deer walks along the edge of the woods. It stops and looks around. Danger! The deer lifts its tail, showing white fur, and runs quickly away. White-tailed deer have long legs. Their legs help them run fast and jump high. These deer can run up to 30 miles an hour, really fast. Male deer, the daddies, have antlers. These bones grow on top of a deer's head. Deer use their antlers to fight other male deer. White-tailed deer live in North America, that's where we live, and parts of South America. They usually live in open areas along the edges of woods. White-tailed deer travel in an area called its home range. They stay in their range their whole lives. They sleep in different areas of their home range. They might rest in the tall grass. It's hard to see, isn't he? He blends in. Looks like he has some camouflage. White-tailed deer eat leaves, flowers, and grass. They will eat almost any type of plant. Deer search their entire home range for food. They need to stay safe. Bears, wolves, and humans hunt white-tailed deer. Deer stay safe by staying quiet. Their coloring keeps them hidden. It blends them in with their forest home. Baby deer are called fawns. Mother gives birth to 2 fawns every spring. Within an hour, the fawns can walk. Fawns' backs are covered in white spots, but the spots go away when the fawns are about 6 weeks old. Young deer reach their full size in 5 years. Lots of interesting things about white-tailed deer that live around our area, but what other kinds of deer are there? Elk, moose, reindeer, caribou. Here's some other books about deer. These are mostly white-haired deer. Deer at the Brook by our nature artist, Jim Arnosky. Or here's some Carl Sams books. First Snow in the Woods, Stranger in the Woods, Lost in the Woods. Those are some books you might like to come and look for at the library and read more about deer. Here is Ernest the moose. The moose who doesn't fit in. How is a moose different than a white-tailed deer? Well, they're bigger and their antlers are bigger. Let's see what's happening with Ernest. There he is. Not too much of him there. Ernest is a rather large moose. He is so large that he can't fit inside the book. Luckily, Ernest is also a very determined moose. He's not going to give up easily. He struggles to shimmy, shift, and shuffle in forward. Did he fit? no. Next he tries to squeeze in backward. Did he fit? Ernest's middle fits in easily. But what about the rest of him? Where's the bottom? Where's the top? Ernest is very disappointed. This book is just too small for him. Or is it? Ernest's little friend, you see the little chipmunk? He has a big idea. She fetches some masking tape, and Ernest collects some paper, all different kinds and colors. They're very interesting. Together, they carefully crinkle and crumple and stick. They are busy for a very long time. What do you think they're up to? Paper, masking tape. Finally, they're finished. Did they masking tape paper together? Ernest may be a rather large moose, but now he has a rather large book. And now he fits in perfectly. Yay for Ernest and his friend and their big idea. The end. Wow, I know. Another kind of deer that you know is the reindeer, also known as the caribou. We think of reindeer at Christmas because of that story of the night before Christmas. Let's cheer for reindeer. Let's cheer for reindeer. They live in cold places. Let's cheer for reindeer. They have antlers and hooves. Can we give a cheer? Woo-hoo! Yahoo! For reindeer. Let's cheer for reindeer. They live in herds, all together, big groups. Let's cheer for reindeer. They eat lots and lots of plants. Are you ready to cheer? Yahoo! Yippee! Yahoo! For reindeer! Let's cheer for reindeer. They can swim very far, and they can run very fast. Do you have your cheer ready? What are you going to say? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Yay! Yippee! For reindeer! And we can cheer for reindeer because they can help people. You ready? Hooray for reindeer! And who is the most famous reindeer of all? Yes, you would be right. That would be Rudolph. Let's see. What's wrong with Rudolph? What's he missing? Rudolph, what will you do? If you can't guide Santa's sleigh, if your nose is blue, is that right? Oh, Rudolph, you're such a silly fellow. Who will know it's you if your nose is yellow? Rudolph, your way cannot be seen through the wintry weather if your nose is green. Rudolph, Santa gave a wink. But what will Santa think if your nose is pink? Rudolph, Rudolph, it's time to fly at night. But you'll be quite a sight if your nose is white. Rudolph, Rudolph, it's time to go to town. But Santa's wearing a frown because your nose is brown. Rudolph, Rudolph, Santa has his sack, but you're not ready if your nose is black. Rudolph, Rudolph, the children are in bed. Now I know you're ready, 'cause now your nose is red. Yay for Rudolph. You have a Rudolph in your pack that you can make. Trace your foot on the brown paper and your hands on the tan paper and add some eyes and your walnut shell for a nose. Put your magnet on the back and your little poem on the back so you can keep it or give it to someone else. And I also have there, I'm thinking, let me put Rudolph's red nose back on. Can you help me sing? Because I think you know this song. Are you ready? Here we go. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. Beep, beep. And if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. Beep, beep. All of the other reindeer laughed at him and called him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. But then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Yippee! Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Yippee! 3 cheers for Rudolph. Well, the other thing that you have in your pack is a lacing card made out of a Christmas card with lots of holes. Just unroll your string. And parents, here's your early literacy tip. With lacing cards, you can encourage your child to use an up and down method. Let me find the knot here. See? It goes down and up, down and up, down and up. If we keep saying that, we'll hear that pattern. Patterns are important for early learning and reading skills later on. And starting at the top left and moving to the right is another important skill that we need for reading, because that's how we read our books, from left to right. So when you get to this corner, just turn it, go left to right, left to right. And when you get all the way around to the end, whatever you have left over, you can knot on and make a hanger to hang it up. Also, this is the time for you to start filling in your winter read aloud everyday calendar. When you've filled in every circle, one for each day that you read at least 15 minutes together, you'll have read 1,365 minutes. And when you get all the way to the end, bring it back to the library beginning in March when it's all completed, and I'll have a little reward for you. If you didn't get one, make sure to pick one up at the library. Well, I believe it's time to say goodbye. Let's make it a fun goodbye because this is my last story time until January. Have a very Merry Christmas and very happy New Year. Can we say goodbye? See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. Give a hug, a ladybug. Blow a kiss, jellyfish. See you soon, you old raccoon. Out the door, dinosaur. Take care, polar bear. Wave goodbye, butterfly. See you in the new year.